Hi guys! Welcome to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to talk about the prediction of Ryo Tatsuki. In 1999, a little-known Japanese manga was published under the title The Future I Saw. The author Ryo Tatsuki was a professional manga artist, but unlike most creators, she used her real-life dreams as material. She kept a dream diary recording the vivid visions that came to her in sleep. One line on the cover would go unnoticed for years. A great disaster will happen in 2011. It wasn't part of a story, just a note scribbled near the edge. And then, on March 11, 2011, the unimaginable happened. The greatest Japan earthquake struck. In hindsight, it seemed the manga had predicted it. Fans began calling it the prophecy manga. The original edition sold out and became a collector's item overnight. In 2021, The Future I Saw was reissued as a complete edition. This version included brand new content and a chilling message.
The real catastrophe will come in July 2025.
Tatsuki described a terrifying dream she had on July 5, 2021. She saw a white screen like in a movie theater, and on it the black letters appeared. The real disaster will happen in July 2025. Suddenly, the seabed between Japan and the Philippines rose violently, as if something deep beneath had ruptured. A massive tsunami surged across the Pacific, 3 times the size of the one in 2011. But that's not all. She saw the land itself shift. The force of the waves pushed the terrain upward, and in her dream, it looked as though Hong Kong, Taiwan, and the Philippines were becoming one continuous landmass. Land had risen. The map had changed. And then came the chain reaction, volcanic eruptions, sudden climate collapse, a worldwide food shortage. The disaster wasn't isolated, it spread globally like dominoes falling. Scientists and disaster preparedness experts also weighed in. The emergency channel Sonoro TV explained that scientifically speaking, it is impossible to predict the exact date and location of an earthquake. Japan's meteorological agency went so far to release an official statement calling such predictions baseless and unspecific, and yet many experts agreed on one thing. Even if the prophecy isn't real, the attention it brought to emergency readiness is valuable. Preparedness always matters. Outside Japan, the story took on a life of its own. In Hong Kong, Taiwan, and South Korea, famous feng shui masters and TV psychics began warning people not to visit Japan in July 2025. The result? Tour cancellations skyrocketed. Japanese airlines saw booking drops as high as 83% for early July, and yet Tatsuki herself remained calm. She explained in interviews, "Just because I dreamed it on July 5 doesn't mean something will happen exactly then." She hoped that even if nothing happened, people would take disaster preparedness more seriously. So why July 5th? As she tells it, on the early morning of July 5, 2021, Tatsuki had a dream. She saw the screen, the message, the land rising, the oceans flooding. When she woke, she wrote everything down. One note read, "Don't say please evacuate or shout run for your life." She even saw the word dual life, a reference she thought to people splitting time between cities and countryside to avoid risk. She's still honest. "I can't say for sure, I just had a dream." She doesn't call herself a prophet. She doesn't claim absolute truth. What she wants is for people to be ready. So what will happen on July 5, 2025? Maybe nothing, maybe something, but maybe that's not the point. The real message isn't fear. It's readiness, it's thoughtfulness, it's asking, What would I do if something happened? The future is not fixed. Our awareness and preparation shape it. If this story made you think, subscribe, leave a comment, and let's keep exploring together.